You touched on eyes closed training. What are the benefits of doing eyes closed training?
Um, One of the things that I've kind of found in the very beginning is it gets people's attention because a lot of times you don't think about you're navigating your by by feel. We're so visually oriented that a lot of times we look our way around, forgetting that our body is moving ourselves around because we can get real disconnected and you almost take it for granted the fact that you're moving yourself and your body's undergoing hundreds and thousands of little things every second and you're getting up and getting down and squatting and doing all these things and you don't realize how much is going on. So for me, the eyes closed immediately gets someone's attention away from out there and draws it in.
Hmm.
So something as simple as balancing on one leg and then throwing an eyes closed element in, and they realize how much is actually going on. They might feel it, but as soon as they get that disconnection, that visual removes, and you really center in. And then once they've kind of understood that, then you have them squat, you push without the eye stimulus, and you're all of a sudden you're forced to take those other senses and pay attention to them. So for me, when you're reconnecting to movement and what your body is doing, it's a great tool to get people to sort of stop worrying about the outside and start paying attention to the inside. When we look at
Yeah,
the
I'll have
balance
people do
aspect,
that
it's
too.
it's huge too.
Yeah, I'll have people do that. Obviously, if people listening, you don't want to do an eyes closed heavy back squat. That's probably not a good idea. Maybe you're on a Smith machine or something. But yeah, I'll have people kind of go into a squat or a lunge without any weight first, and especially when it's a bilateral movement, they can really tell which leg they're pressing off more, if their hips are shifting, what's happening with their shoulders, and then talking them through that movement, or even them talking themselves through the movement. Say, close your eyes and go out onto a squat. What do you feel? Where do you feel like your shoulder is? Where do you feel your hips are? Where do you feel the pressure in your feet? And then you have them do 10 of those, maybe, or do a squat and then lift one leg up and squat, lift the other leg up. They might start rotating in space. It's really interesting to see what happens with their spatial awareness, and I do like incorporating that. And then eventually, you can go down the path of throwing some weights on there. But yeah, it's a really good stimulus, and just feeling that sense, almost like sensory deprivation. You close off one of those senses. You really have to feel where your body is in space.